A warm welcome, everyone. I'm Lady Flame, and today we are back on Burn the Midnight Oil. We're finishing up with Circe's story of the first chapter. I'm still in shock by how long this demo is. Like, bro, it's amazing. Anyways, so I am assuming that this is how we choose which character to pursue in the full game. If not, maybe who we're meeting the next day in the next chapter. Let's go from up to down. I want to see them all, okay? Mr. Woman. Who was she? Dang, these art styles. Oh god, oh my gosh. The shadows, so the light. I can't even speak. It's just so good. It's your artwork. You know what I mean. It's so good. More importantly, what was she? Every person has a distinct aura. Some call it life force, some call it the soul. I should have put the Undertale heart behind me. Whatever you like to call it, everyone has it. Not everyone can detect it, but you're just trying to ensure she never misses it. So the fact that she'd missed this one, unsettles her. Settles her very much. Interesting. Oh, we can see all of them. Okay, my bad, Queen. Dang. Just picturing that self-righteous face of his irritates her. I don't know. Nope. Not even worth thinking about for a second. And Edgar. So handsome. It is funny when he's drunk. Oh dear. So most of their nights might end at the Golden Cat. Edgar rarely drinks enough to get wasted. Love of tobacco might send him to an early grave, but at least alcohol poisoning won't. He could? Too, yeah. Small comfort. No, Circe, no. It's bad. She continues to dream. Ooh. She tries her best to fight against the current of her thoughts, but somehow they always lead back to him. Don't think about it. Don't you dare. You already know how it ends. Don't. Because the real Circe remembers him. Oh. Open your eyes. Look into my eyes. See yourself as you truly are. As you were always meant to be. I'm afraid. For us, fear is a choice. She opens her eyes and looks into his. She doesn't see herself. She sees him, and only him. Beautiful, he whispered, reverent. I will never make anything as beautiful as you again. But sire, you did not make me. I did. His spindly finger caressed her skin with such tenderness. She foolishly mistakes it for fondness. I deliver you from death. I render you invulnerable to the horrors of time. I capture you in the moment you are the most beautiful you ever will be. At least she was over 18. He's a creep and cruel and a monster, but not that low of a monster. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Forever. She was the monster's stare. Eternal companion forever. Well, that doesn't last forever. Oh dear, wow, the beautiful dress. The sun has set again, but Circe only snaps out of her daydreams when she hears the balcony door open. So doesn't have to get up to guess who's broken into her flat. She recognizes those steps anywhere. As Eddie? No? Who's it? Oh, hello. Okay, was not expecting you. Better have a good reason for this, Abraxas. He stands up to glare at him. His eyes linger on her lack of attire for no longer than what is polite. I apologize for impromptu visit. I could not wait. You please put out some clothes on, then of course I shall explain my unconventional entrance. Tease him or taunt him. What is he doing here? Okay, give me a second. Let's tease him. Why not remove your own clothes if this feels unfair? Do not be unreasonable. It is not a matter of what is fair or not, but of what is appropriate. Well, I won't be putting mine on. This is my home and uncomfortable like this. It wouldn't be courteous of me to be here while you are. Or he just is awkwardly refusing to look at her again. I'm prepared for guests. Exactly why you should remove yours. Make it even. Oh my gosh. You must know she's messing with him. She can tell from that angry furrow he's failing to hide between his brows, but he slips off his jacket anyway and get on the side of the sofa. Oh, okay, I like the turtleneck. Satisfied, her eyes linger appreciatively on the way his shirt stretches across his chest. Is it the intention that your shirt are always a size too small for you? Oh, if you intend to objectify me, I will be putting my jacket back on. I don't know. Oh my gosh. She sighs dramatically. Never having fun, are you? As a vamp, shouldn't you know better than to enter a stranger's home without an invitation? We're not strangers, are we? We're not friends either. Acquaintances. He's just trying to negotiate our level of familiarity. He hides the back and he just sneaking through. I didn't mean to cause you any distress, but I had to make sure no one would know was here. Dang, okay. It felt like creeping in through the back, and it was the most discreet way to accomplish that. She's not wrong. I was not creeping. Really? I sweep down her body again. Him clears his throat and pretends to be distracted by the posters lining her walls. I believe this is my first time seeing your flat. Do you watch a lot of movies? Is it small talk now? Explain why you broke in my dang flat. Sneak in. Don't be childish. It's not cute when you're like, what, 200 years old? About the case that Seth was witness to. Okay. You know, potato, tomato. Did you release him already? Of course, we had no reason to hold him after questioning. Well, time to go to the business. No reason. I gave you a reason. Yes, I put in a word with the SCD to look into him sooner than later. I mentioned they hadn't received any report from you, however. Oops. I did not come here to talk about Seth. I need a favor. Oh dear. Will you do it? What is this? What's in store for me? You know, all the good stuff, all the good details I need to know. But surprise her. She studied his face, waiting for the punchline. Well, will you? Can't believe my ears. The great Abraxas is asking for my help? Really? Do not make me repeat myself. It was difficult enough the first time. And she finds it hard to believe Abraxas is definitely telling the truth. Barely even relies on his own agent, so for him to come to her, of all people, for help, means he needs something badly enough to swallow his pride. Yeah, blackmail material. I never expected to see the night. It's already set on not doing this, because why would she in her right mind ever help Abraxas? But that doesn't mean she's not curious. Going to have to share more details before I decide. Have you heard of the incident at the Mount Museum? Yeah, kinda, yeah. In passing. It's not never become public knowledge. The gas leak was a cover-up, of course, coordinated by us, the SSF. I could imagine that. I was like, yeah, that sounds like a fake news. Whoa. Who could have ever imagined? Magic triggered the explosion. Okay. The burst of energy was so powerful that should our culprit have wished to, they could have destroyed far more than a single wing. At worst, I fear they might be able to burn down half of North Haven. That's a lot of places. My agent and I have determined it cannot be a mere incident. Yeah, it was an intentional attack. Even I could tell you that. I see. Unfortunately, it gets worse. Oh, fantastic, because it was so fun. The wing that was destroyed harbored several magical artifacts. Let me guess, several were stolen, one of which is now missing. Yeah, well, guess who's right again? Should be grateful then, they could have stolen all of them. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sending my team to clean up the scene and deal with any witnesses. That's why they found the initial JM spray painted. Oh, redacted. Thank you. Okay, so they find the letter J and M spray painted on the wall. Yeah, I didn't connect immediately with my brain. I read the sentence, I did not understand. It's fantastic. Whatever this JM is our only lead. It's not MJ. I know an MJ, but not JM. Can you trace the magic from the explosion? Teacher knows for a fact that the SSF North Haven branch has a very talented witch in the ranks. She happens to be Abraxas' second in command. Yeah. The spectacle caused by the artifact itself, which didn't leave any residue from the user behind. Interesting. Okay, but why do you want me involved? Yeah, of all people. The SSF regularly collaborates with the supernatural police, but that's it. They've never worked with the Thorn investigations. While Teacher's not opposed to a challenge, she's no witch hunter. She knows vampires, she knows werewolves, she knows demons, but messing with the wrong wizard can have deadly consequences or turn you into a frog. It's common sense to not get involved in their affairs. We were going to launch a full investigation to JM when we were explicitly told by people higher up the ladder to drop the case. Oh boy, red flags everywhere. Apparently, an outsider is being sent from elsewhere to continue the investigation. Ooh, hurt your ego, huh? I take it that's unusual. Not necessarily. There have been cases where we collaborated with external parties, but the key word there is collaboration. Now, in all the time worked of SSF, have I been locked out of a case in this manner? Oh, it's so hurt by it. Come on, you live long enough to know there's a first for everything. I know. Still, I am suspicious of her intentions. I have no real reason to be, no actual evidence, nothing to work with but a presentiment. Look who's not looking at clues now. But I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. Since when do you care? What was their artifact? Yeah, what was this artifact? You said an artifact was stolen. What exactly was it? If I knew, I would have told you. Thanks. That. I mean it. I know no more beyond the little I have already shared with you. It's just lately nothing. It was hidden in plain sight inside the Renault Beaumont private collection. We had planned to contact him about it before we were ordered to drop the case. So all we know is that they can make stuff go boom. Not the exact word I would use, but essentially yes. I'm glad we are on the same page. Who's to say that power didn't come from the person wielding the artifact? Braxas firmly shakes his head, like he's already ruled that option out. There are wizards and witches capable of things our mind cannot imagine, but it would be suicide to release a burst of energy that large without assistance. When magic is involved, nothing is impossible. I suppose, still, I would say it's too unlikely to be worth consideration. Seth was the only witness? The only witness who might have seen anything of note, at least. We interview all the others and we learn nothing. Who might have? I thought you brought him for questioning. He did, however, we were told to drop the case before we could ask him anything worthwhile. Once again, the SF proved to be embarrassingly incapable. Oh my gosh, girl. Not our funniest work, I know. Oh dear, since when do you care about him? I thought it wasn't any of your business. The laws enforced by your spirits might be unfair to us non-humans. I know what you think of me, Miss Circe, but I'm not your enemy. As the SSF do what we must to protect supernaturals from humans and them from us. Sometimes that means the occasional casualty on our side. Eesh. Our side, he says, when he has ever been on our side. Anyhow, given the things you get up to in your own time, I do not think you should be judging anybody else. Whoa. I just whatever I want, wherever I want. Yeah, tell it, girl. I don't kill vamps out of some moral superiority. Kill them because it's fun and it pays the bills. Damn. It does make me of a bitch. So what? Not so sanctimonious that I need to pretend my actions are morally justified. You're really so redeemable when you only kill the bad ones. Ooh. Don't paint me as some sort of anti-heroine. All vampires are bad, even you, especially me. Okay, let's put the dots on the I. Okay, same goes for humans, werewolves, witches, you name it. We're all equally capable of bad and good. That's why it means something when we choose to be good. Yeah, let's go, Circe, being all philosophical and cool. Abraxas doesn't look surprised by her speech. He may not know the full extent of what Circe used to go up to before in North Heaven, but like Edgar, he can surely imagine. This is Circe on her best behavior. If you ever had the misfortune of meeting her afterwards, well, good luck! And I'll target the so-called bad ones because I don't need any more trouble with the law than I already have. Also, if someone's willing to pay to see you dead, not once but twice, you're probably an a-hole anyway. Abraxas shakes his head, he gives up on adding anything to this conversation or returning to the previous subject. Technically, I'm not betraying your orders. It's not me who's investigating this after all, it's you. Yeah, true. If you happen to feed some information back to me, then that is simply how it goes. The loophole of the century. I like it. She folds her arm over her chest. I'll help you under one condition. Huh? Why are you making that face? You haven't even heard what I have to say yet. Fine, state your terms. It's quite simple. You're so desperate for my help. Okay, let's get ready. Let's buckle up for what she's about to say. Beg for it! No. He moves to leave, but she blocks his path. Anyway, always so uptight. May rethink this. Abraxas just stares, waiting. It's so completely waiting. She takes her time, hemming and hawing, simply for the amusement of keeping him in suspense. Look at him, just staring down. Alright, I'll do it. It glares sometimes, only barely, but enough for her to notice. Thank you. Oh my god, yeah. Saying thank you to her is like pulling fangs. Don't thank me, I'm not doing it for you. Just sounds like a compelling case, far more interesting than anything I've worked on lately. It is what will fish her out worth a lump. Keep her running. Start investigations for another 20 years. You better pay us though, and provide a generous tip. You wanna know the Abraxas is on a monster amount of generational wealth from his previous life. Damn! Yeah, you know, if you have literal eternity and you aren't making money, that's kind of you. Something she might as well use to her advantage here. That can be arranged. Perfect! Now give me a moment to get dressed and I'll get you out of here. There's no need, I have my own way out here. Balcony again, absolutely not Romeo. Didn't call it Romeo. Romeo, why is you Romeo? As I shift to the floor, brows drawing together. Is that conflicted about this? Perhaps it's because they've never broken the rules in the past. He fears the consequences should anyone learn that he's disobeying order. Reassure him. Says to have and no reason to monitor your every move. And if someone does find out that you came here, surely you're quick-witted enough to think of an excuse on the spot. Yes, you're right. There are plenty of reasons why I might come to see you. Plenty, you say, such as... Come on. He rolls his eyes and any previous hint of vulnerability vanish. Never mind that. Get dressed. I do not have all night and neither do you. Just for the ass attitude, I'll make sure to take my sweet time. Girl. Oh my god, still going. Whoa. I'm shocked. Seriously, I have big this demo is. This is just a demo. I'm still in shock. Circe leads Abraxas downstairs so he can leave through the front door like a normal person. This jacket's so freaking soft, I can't. And the outfit's a flashy shaven Edgar. It's a baby face. Making himself comfortable behind his desk, his mid-bite on a biscuit when they enter. Take that out of your mouth so we can understand. He swallows. Why is he here? Good to see you too, Thorn. The pleasure's all yours. Prick down! I got a nasty glare soft and only sliding when his eyes shift to Circe. I repeat, why is he here? And why was he upstairs? How did he even get in? I've been here over an hour. The door's been shut the entire time. Did he show up during the day? Did you spend all... Before you let your imagination run to places I don't even want to imagine, how about you shut up and let me talk? Like, because it's funny. No, I want to be honest, but it's tempting. It's tempting. No, let's just be honest. Broke in earlier, tried to ambush me. Again, I did not break in. I sneaked in. I did not ambush you. I don't see the difference. That's what I said. I had good reasons to do so. Full offense, I still think you could have used the door. Right, but what did you want? I'm standing right here, so you could simply ask me. Oh, I could not. I ignored your existence. Abraxas sneers. In that case, I shall leave that and explain to your boss. The girl lifts his plate. You're going to piss off now, right? Have a biscuit before you go. Fresh from our neighbor. I can't. You can't eat. I can, but the taste is repulsive. I cannot properly digest it, meaning I will have to. Abraxas paused. Bro, too much info, too much. You're mocking me. Edgar stuffs a cookie in his mouth. Took you long enough. Huh. Abraxas focuses on Circe again. Report to me as soon as you find something. You know where to find me. Yes, sir. Okay. Edgar likes that she is after he leaves. She waits for the patient to wear thin. It doesn't take long. So? Wants us to look into something. She's explained everything to Edgar, same as her. He's baffled that Abraxas will ignore a direct order from his superiors. Doesn't make sense. I know, that's why it's interesting. So measly initial are much of a leader. JM could be a person, an organization, a movement. How will we know? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and check it with our contacts around the city to see if they heard anything. You know which side is yours, right? Enjoy biscuits, I'll head out first. She walks up to the window. She's moments away from transforming when Edgar calls out, Circe, be careful, please. Oh, he cares. Worry about yourself, old man. 20 years ago I was a boy. Today I'm an old man. Good, another 10 years it'll be dust and cobwebs in your eyes. It's a compliment. I like older men. Girl. It's not a compliment. You have extremely questionable taste. I do too. And he is handsome. Don't downplay your sex appeal. Your cranky knees and back issues especially are so attractive. Enough. Don't you have somewhere to be? Try to not miss too much. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. She transforms cycling Edgar once before she flies out the window into the night. It's too adorable. Too adorable. Through an investigation has established a trusted net of sources around North Haven for the past 2 decades. From small business owners to working girls to regular everyday people oblivious to the supernatural world and never know who might have the intel you need. Tonight, not their usual information loops falls to Circe. No one's heard of these initials before. Interesting. For last stop, Circe catches Nisha away from Elysium for a smoke break. I hate to see you 2 nights in a row. Don't get used to it. But you dare to. I don't know why I'm having so much fun voicing Nisha. She takes a long drag of her cig. She blows the smoke away from Circe. Thank you. How did you go with the Fangler last night? She would really prefer to forget the whole thing, but it seems the universe intending not to let them go. As the sub shows up, Nisha rolls her eyes, getting exactly what happened without Circe having to explain. Another reason Circe appreciates her, you share a dislike of law enforcement. Though you'd be hard-pressed to find a supernatural in Northaven who doesn't dislike Abraxas. Damn. Let you know if Seth ever shows his mug around Elysium again. Since he couldn't pay his fee last night, he's on the bad list. I mean, technically it was out of his control, but we're not meant to know that, so you know. Thanks, but if you know what's good for him, he's already left the city. I wouldn't underestimate how dumb but the idiot can be. Anyways, you're obviously not here to talk about that. What's going on? Spill the tea, give me the beans, girl. Have you seen the initial JM anywhere before? She shrugs. No, is that someone important? Another dead end. Don't even know if it's who or what yet, but if you hear anything, she tips her imaginary hat to Circe. You'll be the first to know, of course. Thanks. Nisha busts out her cigs on the nearest wall. That's all I should get inside. Elysium doesn't run itself. Lazarus still leaving all the work to you. He pulls his weight, sure. Sometimes. Kick him when it hurts for me next time you see him. I quite like this job, so I will not be doing that, but you have my respect for your commitment to hating him. That's a very polite way to say I would. It's a lifestyle at this point. Nisha waves her goodbye and disappears inside the abandoned building. Circe sighs and returns to the street. Let's see if Edgar had better luck. The end. I keep thinking this is the end. Now it's ending. Okay. And it doesn't. It doesn't end. It doesn't end, and it's so cool. The lights are on where Chicha entered the office. Edgar must have gotten back first. If you're here already, I guess you didn't find anything worthwhile either. She stops at the doorstep. Oh, you can't be serious. 2 breaks in one night. Are you joking? Oh, hi! Edgar, nowhere to be seen, standing behind his desk, the Mr. Woman from last night. Finally, Circe can see the woman for what she really is. A witch! Oh, very powerful one if she is able to conceal her magic like that. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Can I give her the Yuri voice? Maybe I can. Her eyes leave the street outside to miss Circe's gaze. They stare at each other for a long bit, and neither willing to break eye contact or begin the conversation. So, nice night we're having. Eventually the woman smiles, impressed for some reason. You have a spine, a quality I respect, as long as one does not mistake it as a substitute replacement for competence. Why is she British? I don't know. As you are doing right now? The woman laughs. You have a sense of humor as well. That is good. Okay. Okay, when Circe still doesn't move, the woman pushes her away from the wall to stand up straight. She's tall in the same way models are, dang. Should be a pointless, ridiculous, inappropriate thought to have in this moment, oh dear. And yet Circe can't help but feel that there's something unnatural about how bewitching the woman before her is. She's a witch. Apologies and introductions are in order. Which you prefer to hear first? You choose. Oh, well, if you insist. My name is Nocturne. I'm not local, but perhaps my accent gave that away already. Oh dear, did I have to change accent? Which from who knows where? You're looking for the person behind the thing in the museum. Okay. Among the many strange circumstances in this situation, Circe barely noticed the subtle French accent. Then, can I do a French accent in English? Probably not. I'm sorry to ambush you like this. Of course I can. Apply ambition. What am I saying? Sorry to ambush you like this in your office, but you're a busy lady. It's not so easy to get you alone. Please do not worry. I truly mean you no harm. And I expect to just believe that? Apparently so, because Nocturne continues talking like nothing out of the ordinary. It really is a pleasure to meet you, Circe. I've heard terrible things about you and the work you do, which means you must be good at it. Whatever you've been told, worse, yeah. Perfect, that is exactly the kind of woman looking to hire. Circe now raises her eyes to the witch. You want to hire me? For what exactly? Nocturne doesn't look like she requires any help, ending your typical street vamp. So it's definitely not for that. Same thing everyone hires you for. Looking for someone, I want you to find them. Right. Fortunately for you, I'm quite busy at the moment, so I won't be able to take your case. Goodbye. Are you joking? Come on. Nocturne's voice is firm as her perfect smile still painted on. You're really looking for them? Oh? Huh? Huh? Eh? So JM is a person. I presume so. The person that pretending to be the real JM was a brilliant young witch. But who knows when it comes to this imposter? It could be anyone for all we know. Oh, do you know it's an imposter? Why couldn't it be the real JM? Because she's dead. Oh, yeah, that would be a good reason. Stone is so detached, Circe can hardly believe that it isn't all a big joke. She's dead? Why dead? Yes, I would know. I killed her. Okay. She's dead and you killed her. Murder, strike, kill, whatever you the word prefer. Assuming that's even true, why would you admit that to a complete stranger? I told you I have done my research. I know everything I need to know to determine that you are capable for this job. If I did not believe you were capable, I will not be here. I am not a witch or waste her time on whims. Throughout this conversation, Nocturne's smile has never fallen. She's so beautiful till now. You must understand it is most important that this person is found. I want the best detective possible on this job, and I believe that will be you. My gosh, how do you draw like this? I'm trying to absorb the art so I can steal its secret. So we'll take my case. You will find imposter and the artifact that got the receiving little hands on. You will bring them to me, and you will not disappoint. She smiles again. Money is of no consequence to me, so we'll be, of course, well compensated for your effort. Huh? Once Circe is generally at a loss of words, but Nocturne doesn't seem to mind. I'll take your silence to me. You accept, yes? Huh? This is like the cat from the meme. You've reached the end of the demo. Thank you for playing. Whoa, this is a long demo. I love it. Oh yeah, I'll definitely leave links in the description for the Kickstarter. Because damn, this is freaking cool. Oh my gosh, again, the art style just... Mwah. Yeah, I think this down here are all the love interests for the different storylines. So yeah, all three. Yes to all three of them. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did. Oh my gosh, too many voices though. Next time I'll try the other route, the Dante's route. I love that they both have Italian names. Circe like the witch, Dante like... Anyways, as always, leave likes, comments, subscribe, all the good things. I'll see you all next time. Bye!